YouTube. What they do, YouTube. How you doing, baby boy, baby girl? How y'all doing over here? Let me see if the screen can come a little bit more clean. Let me see. There you go. I gotta clean y'all up too. Facebook. Let me see if I can clean y'all up too. Look at that. See? Doing the most. And it popped out on me. See what I'm talking about? How do I make this thing go back? You see what I just did? Now it's all big. Now how I did that? That is remarkable. Now I don't even know how to make it. Did I shrink it? Oh, okay. Just shrink it back. What's good? What's good, Facebook families and friends? Come on in. Gather around. Gather around the table. What's good, YouTube? Gather around the table. We might as well. Y'all see I got my construction gear on this morning. I ain't had this shirt on. I ain't never did a live, a session with my construction shirt on. You know what I'm talking about? But this morning, since we gonna get ready to construct, we might as well do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, huh? I say ain't nothing to it but to do it. We might as well get it on in. Come on in the house. Gather around the table. Gather around the table of your own thoughts, your own mind, your own concepts, your own narratives in the earth. We have your own narratives in the earth that you can tap into. And so, yes, I keep telling y'all periodically, we are not, and you will not always be ready. I can tell you that. And that's just the truth of the matter. I'm here this morning. How y'all feel? Come on in. I'm waiting on these numbers to go up. But y'all know I don't care nothing about numbers. Because I speaking to the mind of the people who's online right now. You feel me? You know I don't care nothing about no numbers. Y'all hear me? I don't care. I don't care nothing about no numbers. It don't matter. It could be 1 or it could be 1,000. It doesn't matter. I'm going to speak the same vigor and vitality that I speak. If it's 1,000 people in the room, I'm going to speak it if it's one person in the room. Because I promise you, I'm here on assignment. And I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. On the mark, get set, ready, go. I told y'all, y'all ain't always gonna be ready out here in these streets. I'm telling you, don't you think about it. No, I'm gonna always be ready, no matter what the situation and the circumstances may be. Let me tell you something. I don't even think you'll always be ready. One thing I don't think you'll always be ready for is death. I don't think we'll ever be ready for that. I don't think you can ever prepare for it. All I know that you can just go through this thing called life. But anyway, I don't want to start my morning off like that this morning. How y'all feel this morning? Come on in. Well, I got my construction. You know what I mean? We might well go ahead and construct. Y'all see I got my construction, my flash, what they call it, the reflector. Y'all come on in. I'm gonna guide y'all like this here. You know, get, that way. We're going to the right. Yes, we are. How y'all feel this morning? Y'all know I'm finna get on my little thing. Hey, look what I'm on this morning, y'all. Hey, look what I'm on this morning. Y'all see what I'm on? Yeah, 100% Kizaret. You heard me? It's 100% Kizaret. You feel me? It's The Kazaric Jesus. Look at that sound good. Don't it sound good? Yeah, it just sound good. Going into that jar. I think that's my favorite. This is getting ready to become my favorite little drinking utensil. My little mason jar. You see my little mason jar? I think this is getting ready to become my little favorite utensil over here. Don't that sound good? That sounds so good. Woo-wee, that just sounds good. It sounds healthy. Yeah, it sounds like it belonged there this morning. That sound. Oh, that just sound good. See, y'all just listen, y'all don't. Hey, I don't think y'all tapped all the way in. I promise y'all. Hey, listen, if you tap all the way in, everything becomes a thing. Ooh-wee. I said, when you tap all the way in, everything becomes a thing. Wow. Ooh-wee. That's exactly what the doctor ordered this morning, y'all. A fresh, the first thing going down, into your system is something healthy. Yep, I know people drink coffee all the time this morning. I know. I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to change that narrative. I want people to drink healthy conscious teas. That's what I want your thing to be in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes what I've discovered about coffee and coffee beans is that they're inflammatory. And at the same time, it will cause you inflammation in your body. Coffee would, especially the Colombian coffee. Yeah. So we have to be careful with coffee. I mean, drink it, according to your desire. But I'm just telling you right now, coffee beans is just the bean itself, has the propensity to be inflamed. It will inflame your body. So it's not always a healthy choice in the morning. And so I want to give you an extra, I just want to give you an extra, drinking capacity. How about that? Start off with some good old carrot juice going down. You feel me? Come and sup with me. Drink with me. This is what I drink. No, I don't drink alcohol. Anybody know me? No, I'm not an alcoholic beverage, partaker. Yeah, I ain't knocking y'all though. I know y'all be in that alcohol. One thing about me, I'm gonna have me old glass of wine at night. You know what I'm saying? Some people need a glass of wine just to go to sleep. I understand. I ain't judging. You know me. I ain't gonna judge. I don't judge folk. You heard me? I don't come in here and judge y'all. No, I don't. I don't come in here and judge y'all. I let y'all live over here, but you can live in the hourglass. Did you hear me? You go ahead and live. You can do whatever you want to do in the hourglass. I ain't finna sit here and tell you, oh, don't be doing this and don't be doing that. Who tell you that? Who could tell you what to do? And you's a grown person. Listen, do how you do it. Did you hear me? I say do what you want to do and how you want to do it. You grown. Let these folk tell you, oh, you can't do this. You won't make it in. Listen, all we know is what we know. And everything somebody else done said is based on this dimensional thought. This dimension of thought. Oh, you ain't gonna make it into the kingdom. How you know that? You don't, nobody has ever made it in and came back into this dimension and say, hey, look, heaven or hell is real now. We don't know, y'all. I promise you we don't know. So anyway, I'm just here this morning. I didn't even start off this way. I didn't even start off to say this much. But one thing I want to say, if I had to say anything, I want to tell somebody under the sound of my voice that stillness is power. Did you hear me? I say your stillness is a superpower. Ooh-wee. And when you're still, and when you're solid, and when you have a certain amount of peace and serenity and calmness, and even silence, that's a superpower, y'all. I'm discovering that at 57. I ain't got there yet, but God spared my life. You heard what I said? God spared my life, not my life, my life. You feel me? God spared my life. See, September 25th, I'll be 57 years old. And so I'm just here this morning. Y'all know I actually stopped by here this morning. You know what I'm saying? To sit here and suck with y'all and drink. And while y'all drink y'all coffee, I drink my carrot juice. You feel me? I drink my carrot juice this morning. Don't that sound good? Ooh, that just sound good. I promise you. It's a certain sound. It's a certain frequency in the earth. Did you hear me? I said it's a certain sound. It's a certain frequency. It's a certain vibration in the earth. You just have to be sensitive enough to tap into it and understand it, that it's going on around you at all given times. I'm telling you right now, when you tap all the way in, you can feel it. You can endure it. You know what I'm starting to believe, y'all? I'm finna share something with y'all that I ain't shared with nobody. I haven't shared this one. Look, I'm finna get real with y'all right now. You feel me? Listen, everything y'all know, I've always been real. I don't come in here faking and flogging. You remember how back in the day we used to get, man, stop flogging. You know what I'm getting ready to do a study on. I believe that I am this. I'm either this or I'm becoming this. Or maybe I'm becoming more aware of this. I'm starting to believe I'm an empath, y'all. I'm starting to believe that. I ain't gonna even sit here and lie to you. I'm starting to believe that I have empath attributes. I can feel folk vibrations, man. Let me see something with this here. Empath meaning.
According to WebMD, an empath is an individual who feels more empathy than an average human. Empaths are exceptionally sensitive to the emotions and frame of mind of nearby individuals. Empathy is a natural state that enables a person to build an emotional connection through cognition with other individuals.
Do y'all hear that? Ooh, I'm actually starting to believe that I am an empath. Ooh, and I can feel y'all, especially when I'm close. I can feel y'all right now on this live, in this session. Even though the numbers is not even up, I can still feel y'all. I know that y'all are cognitively aware. I can still feel y'all through my thoughts, through my understanding, through my comprehensions. And empaths are exceptionally sensitive to the emotions and the frame of mind of nearby individuals. Did you hear me? I say we are. I'm gravitating towards it because I believe that I'm an empath. Individuals can't even come and sit near me or by me without me feeling their vibrations. I know when it's off and I know when it's on. I know when your vibrations are in alignment and I know when you off center and off balanced. I can feel it. So sometimes it takes me to bring you back into the center of conscientiousness and understanding. And we all stand outside of it sometime. And I know that we all can stand outside of our senses and then at the same time be disconnected from it. And that's intentional. Some people do that intentionally because it's their defense mechanism. It's their defense mechanism. You feel me? And so, yeah, they'll stand outside of it and try to act like they're disconnected from it because they don't really want to tap into it with you. They'll get all the other things out from around you. They'll do all the other things with you and interact with you. But when it comes down to a certain amount of connection, remember I did a session on people be present, but they're not present. Folk be present, physically present, but then they're not emotionally connected to you in the present. So they're not really present. And so I did a session about that. Y'all going on back onto them back sessions. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, yeah. And so I'm here. I believe that I'm becoming empathic. I believe I'm an empath. And I believe I've always had this connection. I'm just tapping into it now. I'm just tapping into it right now based on the fact that I'm observant of it. And I think the closer I get to the universe and the closer I get to his process in my life, he told me to open the laptop and speak into the minds of the people. I have an opportunity now to even tap into more of that gifting. I believe that I'm an empath. I'm either headed in that direction. Folk can't come in my presence. My anointing of my power is in my stomach. I'm just sharing with y'all this morning. Y'all know I close my eyes and talk to y'all. Hey, look, hey, look, boy, y'all know hey, listen, bro, I promise you it's all 100% authentically, organically real. When I open this laptop and I speak into the minds of the people, something happens. So I'll close my eyes and just talk to y'all. I don't care who watching and who's seeing and who observing. It don't matter. Your mind need to be spoken to as well. So I'm here on assignment. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm here to provoke thought on my assignment. I'm here to cast awareness. That we can bring our thoughts and our intuitions and all of our chakras into alignment. Same time, there's certain results that happen when you line your chakras up and they're aligned and balanced. It's a certain aura that you can exude into the atmosphere. So y'all know I'll go off on a tangent real quick. Don't come back to it. I'll be done with it. And a person can't come to me and hug me without me feeling them, their vibration, or their aura. They can't come and just hug up on me like that there without feeling. I feel calmness. I know when it's strife. I know when it's a certain level of insecurity. I know it's a certain level. Some women can't even come and hug me or look me in my eye. They be blinking all down and around. You know, some men too that look at you and blink off right quick because they can't even stand to see what they see. I'd be like, I saw you. I know you weak, my brother. Hey, soldier, I know you a weakling. It's all weaklings in the earth. It's okay. I know you a weakling. I know. I understand that. You know what I mean? Y'all don't make me change up. Y'all need to change up. I put the black one. I take my glasses off and speaking to the minds of the people. Listen, I don't have no problem with what I do. Now I'm starting to begin to understand more as to why he said, open the laptop to speak to the minds of the people. And I'm just sharing my thoughts, y'all. I don't have nothing that deep and profound to say. Y'all know, all y'all be trying to be all too deep for me. I don't know. I close my eyes. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I believe that I'm an empath. I'm either walking towards that empathic type mindset. I promise you, I can feel it, vibrations. So it says that an empath, an individual who feels more sympathy than the average human being. And I do, because I think I stand outside of the situation and I look down in on this world like this. This is the position by which the universe said, tell them to stand outside of the situation. Whatever they might be going on in their lives, you got to stand outside of it. Because if you stand in the situation looking at it eye level, I'm telling you right now, it has the capacity to overwhelm you. In every capacity of the word, you'll be overwhelmed by this world system, by these governmental factors, by these these politics, these economics, these financial capacities, all of these things that they just have in the earth that can be overwhelming. House purchasing, come on, man, the American dream. What is a dream? If you got an American dream, if you dreaming, guess what you doing? I don't care if you daydreaming or you really dreaming. You still sleep. You still unaware. The American dream. Okay. All right. Y'all better understand concepts and narratives and understanding. Huh? Yeah, ain't no such thing, no American dream. Okay, you dreaming, soldier. Wake up. I'm here to nudge you. That's probably why I had to put this construction gear on this morning and guide y'all in the direction by which he said, go that way. Ooh-wee. Which way? That way? Well, which way is that? That way? Go that way. Felt that one. And so I'm here. Oh, let me do my little thing. I say I'm here. Uh-huh. I say I'm here. I said I'm here. What's wrong with being here? What's wrong with being present? What's wrong with it? Is anything wrong with being present? Be present in your own situation. How y'all feel this morning? Welcome to the Hourglass Era, where the sands of time converge in the morning. You hear what I said? Where the sands of time converge in the morning. Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm on assignment. Allow us to guide as we delve into the depths of our conscious mind and navigate the interwoven pathways of our thoughts. Join me on this thought-provoking journey where we explore the spiritual, intellectual, and physical realms, peering into the very essence of health awareness and holistic understandings. Everything on this earth is symbolic of the hourglass concepts, and its center represents neutrality, which is a balance, a pivotal metaphor for our journey. Just as the pH transition from acidity to alkalinity, so too must we navigate our thoughts from discordance to harmony. It's about transversing the realms of the 7 chakras, unlocking the spiritual experiences, and aligning our conscious selves with the greater aspect of life. Ooh-wee, that just feel good when I say the greater aspect of life. The greater aspect of life that we must live. Live life and don't let life live you. Ooh-wee. I said live life. Don't let life live you. Life gon' life. Life be life. But don't let it life you. You live life. Live it. We only have one life to live. You better live it. Did you hear me? Live life. Don't let life live you. Live it to the best of your ability. And once you've done it all, and once you've done life your way, and to the best of your ability, then how can somebody say anything other? Ooh-wee. I said, how can anyone say anything other than that when you done lived your life to the best of your ability to live it? Not according to anybody else's construct, not according to anyone else's narrative, not according to one thing I respect about my mother is she lived her life. Whether you liked it or not, whether you endured her or not, she lived her life. So, did I agree with everything she said or did? Absolutely not. But do I respect her as my mom? Absolutely. As my mother, as my biological mother, I can never change that. So, each session unravels the unexplored conscious thoughts of human existence. See that? Inviting you to awaken, transcend, and comprehend the vast expansions of our inner world. So, come, tune in. Did you hear me? I say, come on in, gather around the table, and tap in. And let's embark together on this extraordinary odyssey towards enlightenment. How y'all feel this morning? Come on in the house. You feel me? Come on in the house. Ain't no reason to be out there in the elements. I said, there's no reason to be out there in the elements. It's rain out there. It's sleet. It's snowing. It's storming. It's thundering. It's lightning. Come on in. Let's celebrate life together, baby girl. Baby girl, come on in. Let's celebrate life together. Baby boy, you come on in here. And we can celebrate life together. You feel me? We gonna live. And we gonna live life. We gonna live it more abundantly. And we gonna live it according to the plan and the power and the peace that's within ourselves. How about that? Did you hear me? I said we can live life according to the power, the peace, a certain perspective, a certain purpose, a certain position. Yeah, we can live it. I drank my. That just sounds so. Let me tell y'all something. It's a sound in the earth. Let me tell y'all something. It's a sound in the earth. It's a vibration in the earth. It's a frequency in the earth. We have to look at this whole entire world as a frequency. Billions and billions of frequencies that we can tap into and we can honor and understand that it's a privilege to tap into his frequency, the universal conscientious frequency. There's a frequency in the earth. And I'm glad to be aware and attentive and cognitive. Like this frequency we're listening to right now. Listen to this. Take a deep breath. Take a real good deep breath. When the last time you breathed intentionally? I'm not talking about the breath that you just take when you're breathing normally. You don't, but be intentional about the breaths you take. Come on, take a deep breath. Fill your lungs with air all the way up. Hold it. Okay, let it out. Slow. Out through your mouth. I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. You ready? Come on, take a deep breath. All the way up. Hold it. Okay, out through your mouth. When you push out, I want you to push your diaphragm up. And I want you to exert every piece of breath that's in your lung out. You ready? And when you take a deep breath, I want you to breathe all the way in through your nose and hold it. Pull your diaphragm all the way up and hold it there for a few seconds. You ready? Come on. You ready? Here it is. All right. Take a deep breath. In through your nose. Hold it. Fill your lungs all the way up with air. Okay? All right. Let it go. Out through your mouth. Push it all the way out. Yeah, that felt good. Sometimes you just have to be intentional. Be intentional about the breaths you breathe. Take time to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. We're going to inhale goodness, mercy, positive thoughts. We inhaling affirmations. We are kings. We are queens. We are on assignment. We are purpose-filled. We are peaceful beings. And so when you inhale through your nose, you inhale all the goodness out of the earth. And when you exhale all of the bad toxins out of your body. And be cognitively aware of that's what you're doing. You're inhaling blessings. You're inhaling your financial capacities of wealth and well-being and health and light. We exhale darkness and death, disease and destruction. And all out of you. Free your mind, free yourself. Understand and be attentive about your thoughts. Because every thought is a seed. And every seed has to be planted in order to grow. Ooh-wee. I can feel y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, I got some empath type attributes. I can feel y'all right now, man. I promise you I can. Ooh, even the ones that don't even show their face on the situation. I can still feel you, sir. Hey, ma'am, I can still feel you. You ain't hidden. I got my eyes closed so I can see. The physical eyes are limited to based on where I'm boxed in my studio. That's the only thing I can see when my physical eye is open. But when you close your physical eye and you open your third eye, your sixth chakra, it's a thing in the center of your forehead called your pituitary gland, your pineal. That pineal gland has to be open and aligned, man. Hey, bro, your pineal got to be open and aligned, soldier. Uh-huh. I can tell when it's off center and off balance and out of sync. And even though you might be walking straight up and you I can still see when it's off balance, out of sync, and unaligned. Because your thoughts ain't gonna be correct. Your mind ain't gonna even be saying the right thing. So at the same time, I think I'm an empath, or either becoming one. Something is happening. I know that much. I say something is happening. Yes, it is. I can feel y'all. And so I came this morning to tell somebody. I said I came this morning to tell somebody that empaths are exceptionally sensitive to the emotions. I said to the emotions. We know that emotions is two words. And emotions is energy in motion. That's what the word emotion is. It's energy in motion. And at the same time, when you're moving throughout this thing called life, when you're moving throughout this thing called existence, in your essence of who you are in the earth, you have to move tapped in to a certain degree of your emotions, because it's energy in motion. And so we got to move according to it, according to the natural process of it all, being connected. You ever seen an emotionally disconnected individual? Hey, they ain't nothing nice. If they're emotionally disconnected from you, ma'am, get out from around him. Hey, sir, if she is emotionally disconnected from you, so you might well go. You're gonna fight a losing, but you're gonna take an L on that one. If she is emotionally disconnected from you, well, you ain't got nothing coming. I promise you, you don't. You ain't got nothing coming. I done been around several of them. People that's emotionally disconnected from the world, from society, from all the things that make them, they I guess it might be their defense mechanism, that they just disconnect emotionally from anything outside of themselves. Even from their children, they could be emotionally disconnected. They can have babies and they'll just be emotionally disconnected from. As long as it ain't nothing life or death, then yeah, you're gonna have to figure it out on your own, because she's emotionally disconnected. That ain't no good thing, I don't think. It might be good from them though, because at the same time, they don't have to deal with nothing real, nothing too much. So maybe they do that as a defense mechanism, to be emotionally disconnected, so that way they don't feel, they don't have no feelings about it. You could sit in there and pour your whole entire heart out to this woman, and she'd be sitting there looking at you like, okay. Hey, you could sit there and pour your whole entire Hey boy, this world is something else. I promise you'll sit there, soldier, you'll sit there and pour your whole entire emotional capacity out of on this chick, and she be sitting with a stone blank face like, hey, boy, that's funny. And so yeah, y'all better understand. You better get you a woman that's emotionally connected to your soldier. Hey sis, you better get an old dude that's emotionally connected to you. I promise you, boy, if you find somebody that's emotionally disconnected and have no sympathy, no empathy, both of those are two different words. Sympathetic and empathetic, that's two different things, y'all. I need to do I probably need to do a session or a study on sympathy versus empathy. That's two different constructs in the earth. I know that sympathy is different from empathy and vice versa. And so at the same time, I don't know, I'm just going to sit here and chop it up with y'all this morning. But I did come with a message now. And I did put it on. And I want somebody on the sound of my voice to know. Did you hear me? I said, I want somebody under the sound of my voice to understand. I do want somebody under the sound of my voice to comprehend that stillness is a superpower. Did you hear me? I say being still. If you don't know what to do, be still and understand that he's working it out in your favor. Superpower meaning.
Here's the definition of superpower. A very powerful and influential nation, used especially with reference to the US and the former Soviet Union when these were perceived as the two most powerful nations in the world.
The word superpower means great power, major power, world power. I want to go deeper. I don't want to stand out there too far. See, why they want to talk about the country? Look at that. Superpower is good for talking about the very powerful country, especially one that's strong enough to influence the way other countries act. I ain't talking about that. See, y'all know I ain't talking about that. Superpower in people.
Character powers frequently mentioned on the web include superhuman strength, super smell, telekinesis, and others.
Oh man, I don't want to talk about that. They whacked this morning, y'all. Hey, Google whacked this morning. That ain't the superpower I'm talking about. I could close my eyes and talk about the superpower that I'm really want to talk about. It's saying the abilities such as flight, his superhuman strength and speed and invulnerability. What are you talking about, man? We ain't talking about no foolishness like that. Yeah, we ain't. Listen, look at that. They would have like to have the ability to heal others. Yeah, nah, I ain't talking about all that. I'm talking about having the ability to stand in your superpower. Did you hear me? I say I want you to have the ability to stand 100% up in your superpower in the earth. Tap into your stillness, because a certain stillness and a certain silence and a certain quietness, and having the ability to be quiet in when everything is going on around you, you have to know that it's a certain superpower within you to have the ability to do that. It can be chaos in your home and you can still stand in your superpower in stillness, not moving, not wavering, not allowing your emotions to take you all over and around and about. But you can stand still in your superpower and know that everything that's happening will work itself out. And when you know And when you have that confidence, I believe that what you tell the universe is that, look, I trust you even when I can't track you. I still trust you. I can't trace you, but I can still trust you because at the same time, I have historical data backing me from where you once brought me from to where I am now. And I believe that you can stand 100% in your stillness because it's a superpower that's within you. And when the world and all these systems that's in place causes chaos, I believe that somehow or another, ma'am, hey, sir, somehow or another, you're going to have to stand within your superpower of stillness and know that it's going to work itself out. Ooh-wee. You stand. You don't waver. You be still. You know that he didn't bring us this far to turn his back on us and leave us. That we can stand here now and endure the test of time. It's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. We're going to be good as time progresses. Yes, we will. I say we're going to be all right. Did you hear me? You got to say this for yourself. We going to be all right. Say it. We going to be all right. We going to be all right. We going to be okay. Just keep standing in your stillness of the superpower that's within you. Keep standing. Don't bend. Don't fold. Don't collapse. Do not collapse. Did you hear me? I say do not collapse. Make sure that you standing in your stillness of it all. Because that's your superpower. Silence is a superpower, ma'am. You can't always rebuttal against your husband, even though you might be right. A soldier, you can't always rebuttal against that woman, my brother, even though you know you're right and she wrong. Sometimes you're going to have to stand in your superpower of silence. Be quiet. You heard what I said? Hey, y'all, man, y'all be making me do this type of stuff, man. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all, be quiet. Stop talking. Sometimes what I'm discovering about people is that instead of them listening to understand, they listen to rebuttal. Instead of them standing there and hearing your heart as you pour your heart out to them from a deep, sincere, organic, genuine perspective, and at the same time, instead of them hearing you with that type of ear, they're trying to hear you to respond to what you're saying. They're trying to build a response as you talk. Instead of them hearing you, they're trying to build a response to what you're saying. I see this happen all the time in communication, in dialogue. And all I'm asking you to do sometime is hear that person's heart as they speak, as they pour, as they relinquish, as they release what they have in their mind. Hear it without trying to respond with a rebuttal. Just hear it. Hear it to comprehend what's being said. I say just hear them to comprehend what's being said. instead of trying to hear them to build a rebuttal for what's been said. So y'all know, boy, there's some people out here in this earth. They won't hear nothing you said, or they'll take. I done been around people that took all the big word, all of the impactful words. They're not necessarily big, they just impactful word, and they'll turn, just use those words and then turn what I said, not even using the other words in there to see what's being said, but they'll use the most impactful words and turn it into their own. I'm like, that what you got out of what I just said? I say, is that what you just got out of all the stuff I said? You got that point? I get off around people like that. I'm like, your understanding is a little, look, it's questionable. Your understanding is questionable, baby girl. Like, damn, that's what you did. I said all that, and that's what you got out of what I said. And so I know that some people don't even have the capacity to shrink down the word, the narratives, and then understand it from a holistic perspective. They don't have that. They'll just take bits and pieces of what you said and put it together and twist it. And have you looking like, I ain't crazy. I know what I said, and that's not nothing I said. That ain't nothing about what I said. What you just came back to me with, I didn't even say that. You just took some of the words and then made them your own, and then spewed them back out at me as if you heard what I said and comprehended. Your comprehension is off, man. Hey, baby boy, your comprehension is off, soldier. I ain't even said that. If you heard all the words and you would have knew what I was talking about, you would understand that I didn't even say what you just talking about. So anyway, I don't know. I'm just sitting here chopping it up with y'all. I know y'all be in the presence of people like that, though. I said, we going to have to construct some things, y'all. I said, I got my construction guild this morning. I was going down, I forgot where, I think I was on Main Street somewhere. And I seen a easy up tent with all these. They had the orange ones. They had the green ones. They had this blue jean one like this here. And so at the same time, I just pulled to the side of the road and bought this shirt. Hey, yo, I be doing all types. I just pulled it. I was like, man, I want that right there. Give me this right here. And I wear this as just a, like, I don't know. I just like the shirt. It's jean material. Uh-huh. It's a nice little shirt too. Got the button up. It's a button. It's a button down. But it's my little come on. It's my come on this way shirt. Come this way, y'all. Come. Hey, I gotta guide y'all to the right. Come on this way. Get on through. Hey, listen, come on through life this way. So I just gotta guide y'all. I'm out here guiding right now. You know what I'm saying? We out here constructing. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here leading with a limp. Everybody lead. I believe that everybody can lead with a limp. And so we could do it however we want to do it. We grown in the space. Don't that sound good? I told y'all gotta tap in with me. That sounds so good, y'all. Well, I believe I'm done. I believe I'm winding down. 54 minutes has passed already. I came through here this morning to tell somebody on the sound of my voice voice. Stillness is a superpower. Did you hear me? I say being still is a superpower. You have the ability to be still in the midst of it all, in the midst of confusion, in the midst of chaos, in the midst of all these things that's happening in the earth around us at this very moment, in the midst of potentially going into war. Did you hear me? I say the U.S. right now is at a potential of going into a World War III. And we're standing here in the midst of it all as pawns at the same time. We can still find stillness. I remember one time in my life, I asked the universe. I asked him, I'm saying, how is it that you would want me to stand still when this whole entire universe that you spoke into existence is moving? I question that. The solar system is moving. It's in movement. It's twirling around. It's orbiting around the world, the sun and the moon and the stars, and all this movement. It's nothing stands still. Everything is in evolving at all given times. Whether you're aware of it or not, ma'am, do you hear me? I say whether you're aware of it or not, this whole entire world is on the move. Everything is moving. Everything is orbiting. And so I asked him, I say, well, how is it that the sun is moving around this moon and the stars and you know, Pluto, the galaxies, and you know, you got all these things that's in movement, but you want me to have the ability to stand still? I mean, society is moving, the world is moving, the cosmos is moving, everything is in movement. And you want me to have the ability to stand still. How? How? So I came to the conclusion that you have to center yourself in the midst of it all. In order to stand still with all this stuff going on around you, it can be in your home. You can have a wayward husband or estranged wife. You feel me? And you can have a chaotic situation going on in your home. And all these kids running around and everybody reaching for you. And I've seen people do this even in the store. This young lady was, her daughters was just screaming and hollering, and she was standing there like she didn't even hear nothing what was going on. I'm like, how are you able to do that? But it's a certain stillness that you have to center into your own well-being and your own understanding and your own comprehensions, and you got to be in alignment, and you got to be balanced, and you got to be in harmony with yourself. So no matter what the movement is externally, you have to learn how to stand still, because stillness is your superpower. We. It's a certain level that you got to be cognitively aware of. That no matter what happens outside of you, you have the ability to stand still, operate in stillness, and know. Be still and know. Be still and aware. Be still and cognitive. Be still and understand. that stillness is a superpower. I'm done, y'all. You can stick a fork in me right now. It's like you could take that straw and put down in the center of the cake. I'm done. You pull that little straw that mama them used to send you back, when get that straw out that broom, and you stick it down in the center of the cake and nothing on there. Yeah, you know the cake is done. I'm done, y'all. I'm gone. All right, it just hit. I can feel it in my spirit. I told you I know I'll never give y'all under an hour. I'll just give you the hour that I have. That 1 hour of power, I'll give it to you as an offering. As I submit this offering to you, ma'am, as I submit this offering to you, sir, as I submit this offering to you, I'm asking you to accept it as a seed, to accept this offering as a seed into your life, to become the better version of yourself. Thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. I ain't want nothing too much. I promise y'all, I don't want nothing too much. I don't really need a lot. All I need you to know is that stillness is a superpower. Just like silence is a superpower. Just like walking in the awareness is a superpower. We all have the ability to do it. It's been a blessing this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm on assignment. I'm your health conscious coach. I just want to coach you into healthy thoughts and healthy understandings and healthy comprehensions, healthy awarenesses, healthy prosperity, healthy finances. We're going to speak health over all our being in this earth. I am your intellectual content creator. We're not going to create any foolishness in here, not on this channel. If you want foolishness, it's out in the world. You just got to keep strolling. Did you hear me? I say it's out here in the world, foolishness and foolery. You just got to keep strolling, my brother, past this one, because this channel here is content from an intellectual perspective. And I am your podcast professor, even with this construction shirt on. I like my construction shirt. Leave me alone. I'm just here to construct. I'm that dude when they block the road off and you turn the sign and be saying slow. Go stop right here. Turn the sign and say slow. I just want to lead y'all in a certain direction. So I put my construction shirt on this morning. You feel me? I just put my construction shirt on to just lead y'all and guide y'all into a direction of thought, of creativity, of innovations. How about that word? Be innovative in your thought process. I gotta go, y'all. Anyway, I gotta go. I don't want to keep y'all no longer than what you gotta be. I am an empath. I believe I'm an empath. I think I'm going. Listen, I can feel y'all through this screen. I can feel y'all. I promise you I can. But I'm gone. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be blessed.